Hey guys, welcome back to the Homestead Nurse channel. Today's a vlog of what we're doing today on a Sunday, planting a bunch of vegetables and flowers and just taking care of things before the work week tomorrow. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't, and let's start seeds and planting a lot of vegetables and plants. I have a bunch of soil that we bought yesterday, so I'm gonna go ahead and drive around the front of my house to unload it so we can start all these seeds. I'm gonna be mulching all these tomatoes and moringa. The mulch definitely helps cool the soil from the sun, and when you water, it holds the moisture, and it also helps prevent water from splashing. When you do water, the straw kind of stops the water splashing into the leaves, so you won't have disease, or at least minimize the chances of disease. So these are little 2-gallon bags my husband bought just because we're going to be selling plants in the future, so we can reuse these later, but we're just using them for now. I think they're going to be great for selling to people in the future. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up mulching each of these plants like that. Just make sure you get it, cover the surface area. So my daughter's helping me do that, and I'm going to be making some soil there to fill up the pots. Okay. Now unload this garden soil, peat moss, perlite, and compost. Is the ingredients for my mixture. So, go ahead and start mixing, and we can repot the plants. We're going to be tomatoes. I'm going to be filling these up and then repotting these. These are peppers. I have my umbrella up. The sun's already beating down. So these right here are peppers, and they're actually labeled alphabetically A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like that. And then when I planted them, I put A is this, B is this. So these are labeled, and I have what they are. I should have them right here. I have the date I did these, February 13th. I planted these. Yes. These right here have no labels. I have no idea what they are. A lot of my tomato plants that are in bags, pretty much 95% of them, I don't know what they are, because when I first started soil blocking, I overwatered at one point and they all started melting away, the block. So I frantically tried to save all the plants, and when I did that, I didn't even think about the labels, and the labels got all messed up. So in hindsight, next time I won't do that. I know better now, but I don't know what these are. I know they are peppers. I know cabbage. This looks like parsley. looks like basil and maybe cilantro. One of those two, but I don't know the variety. So I have these labels here because these are from the ones that washed away. So I don't know what these are. A lot of my tomato plants, I'll figure out what they are, but I'm gonna go ahead and start labeling things. I'm planting a lot of flowers today, so I really want to be able to make a cut flower garden, which I'll show you how I'm gonna make that or set that up, or try to set it up. I think the problem with us right now is irrigation. I mean, we're on a well, but we are hand watering everything when it comes to the green stalks and my tomato plants, and then my garden mini temporary garden that I have set up. So we have water tanks, one water tank that we're trying to set up. We won't be able to set it up till May. That's our plan, is to do, collect rainwater just for us, not to sell, just for us. If we do sell, we won't do that. We'll obviously probably have to drill another well and use that well water to grow vegetables if we sell vegetables. Now, if I'm growing flowers, I won't mind using rainwater because you're not going to eat flowers. Well, I'm not going to grow the edible flowers, but that is the plan. For now, I'm just going to focus on trying to grow as much food as possible for my family. I know with peppers, you have to pinch them on the top, so I'm going to be doing that as well after I go ahead and repot all of them. I'm growing an Arjavaski pepper, which is right here. If you haven't seen my video of what I'm growing this year, I'll link that up here now. But this is a pepper that I'm growing, I think either to make paprika or chili powder, but super cool, from Baker Creek. Growing really well. So sometimes when I'm just relaxing, I kind of like to watch YouTube and things in shows on YouTube, since I don't have cable, like the Ellen show, things like that. And I was watching the Ellen show recently, and Gwen Stefani was on there. She was talking about gardening. Of course, if Gwen Stefani talks about gardening, it's cool, right? So I thought it was interesting because obviously she's married to Blake Shelton, and she was saying how gratifying it is to grow things from seed. And I couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, it's just so rewarding. And then she kind of compared planting a seed through things that planted in life and lessons and stuff like that. But regardless, planting from seed is just, I mean, by all means, if you haven't grown food ever before, start there, because it can be intimidating. People think seed starting is intimidating because it has so much to entail, but really it's just, if you take all that stress and anxiety away, it's just not that complicated. I mean, yeah, there's things where your plants can turn yellow like this. And sometimes you won't water them and they will be all limp like that, like this one. I mean, things are imperfect, but you just have to try. It's just so cool. It's very gratifying, and I don't know, I never thought I would like something like this so much, but I do. Growing from seed just means so much. So it's a lot of hard work. Eating food is a different experience. I mean, you really can see all the hard work you put into something. Yeah, it's not perfect, things fail, you'll kill stuff, but I mean, to know that you grew that pepper yourself, or that tomato yourself, even if it's just one thing you're growing, I think there's no better feeling than that. I don't know. If you haven't grown from seed, I definitely would recommend you try, because it is just, you'll feel so proud of yourself, so proud that you grew that, whatever it is. One day I would do this for a living, that's for sure, because I love it. When you obviously get older and then you really learn what makes you tick in life, you do that. We're leading up to that point where, we don't have to go to the grocery store. for a lot of things. Days are getting, you know, very ridiculous these days. It's getting so crazy with the amount of money food is. And it's not even for quality food. It's like for just mediocre. Who knows how it was even grown, you know? Like, I know I grew this organically and it's quality. And why not? You know, you deserve it. You deserve good quality food. You deserve it. Your body does. So if you can, do it. I know some people can't grow because of their space, but at the same time, I don't think, I don't know. I feel like anybody can grow. Even if you live in a small space, you can grow in containers. Even if you grow some lettuce on a windowsill, I mean, it's worth it. It's not that it's not worth it. Today we're going to be seed starting. Start these right here. Some milkweed on this tray. I'm going to start these on this tray. Calendula, sunflowers on this tray. More calendula though. Zinnias here. These types of zinnias. And use some floret. First time starting floret seeds, so I'm excited. This will be that tray. Amaranth. Never sowed these, so I'm going to be learning how to grow this on this tray. Cosmos, dahlias, and some sunflowers. I'm going to probably do one whole tray of just sunflowers, but we're going to start those. These are Rudbeckia, Cherokee, Sunset, Rudbeckia, Celosia, pansies, and basil on this tray. So to start my soil blocks, I just rehydrated my soil block mixture I had from the last time I did it. Here you see me just cutting up to dry, and I just add a bunch of water until it gets into that brownie mix, and I make all my seed blocks again. So you can just rehydrate it and mix it up and do new seed blocks. Alright, so my daughter is helping me while I sow some of these outside. She's gonna help me sow all these flowers. We have some squash, some herbs back there, but the rest are all flowers. Happy Seed Sunday! So while my daughter is sowing inside, I'm gonna be sowing carrots and corn and some beets. So here I have 25 gallon fabric containers. I need to do 2 more. I need to buy more. So I needed 2 more because I'm going to put all of these corn. And so when I was researching, it's good to have corn right next to each other so they can help pollinate each other. And with this size fabric container, I can grow at least 6 in each. So I'm going to double it up just in case, and then thin later. Do corn Fisher's Earliest by Baker Creek, and then sweet corn by Burpee right here. Then do like a 9-inch. Do that and do like a kind of spread out, like that, like right here. I don't know, let's see, hopefully that's okay. Right, do these corns. Do 1, 2 in here, 2 in here. Where was it? Right here. It says here to direct sow. Doesn't say right here. 1 to 2 inches deep. Sprouts within 10 days. Space 12 inches apart. So they're not 12 inches apart, but we are just gonna try anyways. I'm all about the mulch. Do with the carrots, I need to mulch more of those. And I'm just gonna sprinkle. I mean, the sun is cray over here. So I can't wait till my husband comes, because he's going to be building like he's going to enclose this place, a box type of, and we're going to have this whole area enclosed in like a shade cloth. So I'm going to finish up and mulching all of these. If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you for watching. Stay well, friends. See you in the next one.